I'm gonna start charging you off all this, you know. My name's Ashley Lewis. I'm a local lad, so Birmingham born and bred. I've always lived in the local area. So went to a local high school, finished school at 16, then out into the workplace. So lucky enough to get myself a decent corporate job. And then I've discovered my real passion, which is community development work, like empowering and developing people. And I've been doing it since I was 19 years old. From a participant point of view, the great thing is we have a collection of seabeds throughout the country. So we've got a couple in London, we've got two here in Birmingham, we've got satellite centres in Sheffield and one in Luton. So it's kind of, you can pull people from all over the country. The great thing about the seedbed approach is you kind of sort of know what you're getting before the person enters the programme. So you kind of get a room full of like-minded people, though they might have different backgrounds and different social experiences. All their ethos is bringing change in their local area and community. So it's kind of like you've got a room of like-minded people and the tutors are there to kind of throw petrol on their enthusiasm and kind of like get that fire burning. Six-month commitment in total. At least once a month there's some type of activity. So it's either our weekend residentials, it's our coaching as well. Just to explain, so you get assigned a course coach after your first residential, who's there to kind of help you, support you, and help you develop your project idea and actually develop you as a person throughout the 6-month process. So the highlight of the program for me is our residential trip to Holy Island. So to explain, Holy Island is a tidal island, so you only have access to it for a few hours a day. One of the great things we do, I didn't get it why we did it to start off with, but I do understand it now, is you get to walk across the sand once the tide's gone out. And it's just taking in the views, taking in the sights, and actually it built camaraderie amongst our team, you know, looking around in the sand, it's quite cold, and just the general environment itself. It's kind of like, so what I may imagine an English village would have been like 30, 40 years ago. No one ever locks their doors, you know, all the shops close by 5 o'clock, you know, 160 people on the island, but there's 3 pubs. I just think that's kind of like a reward at the end of the trip. It's kind of like you sit back and you kind of spend some time reflecting, and actually you do realise that potentially some of the people on the course you're not going to see again for a good few months, a good couple of years, but due to the way that we've structured things, everybody on our course has stayed in touch. So there's some friendships, some partnerships there, and every so often we touch base just to give each other advice or encouragement. There isn't characteristics per se, because it's such a broad spectrum of people. So here I am, an inner city kid, you know, type of thing, always lived in the inner city type of thing. We've got people that, you know, live in the countryside. I think the thing that we all have in common is that you care about the community that you're living in. That's the profile of a change maker, is you actually care about the community you live in and you want to make a change there as well.